Ho ho!
Hello, everybody.
Here we are.
We're here in our fancy, dancy new streaming room.
Yeah, I know. Can you tell?
Yeah, can you tell?
Can you tell?
Isn't it? It's totally different than the last time you saw us. It's not like we have the background green screened out or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk a bit louder. We don't have to be quiet for the people upstairs, which is nice.
Nor do we have to worry about the people upstairs
Stomping down the stairs and
stomping down.
all that fun stuff.
It's kind of nice. For those who may not know, I am Doom Turtle Clint. I'm a designer here on Ember Knights.
And I am Doom Turtle Greg, and I do QA. So yeah, do you want to talk a little bit about what this update is all about? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So big update right now. We got our 1.4 skill upgrading update out. Fire up your game and go over to Evie. She'll have something to tell you, and you'll have some neat stuff to look at here. We get all the skill upgrading. Each skill has 3 skills upgrades to unlock.
Yep.
And unlocking the third one will unlock an ultimate automatically, immediately. A quick overview of the system is after you get your first skill, you're going to be able to upgrade a skill instead of taking a second one if you like. Each skill can be upgraded twice, and they're going to be pulling from the pool of unlocked skills that you have in here, the unlocked upgrades, and then there's also a general pool crit, healing,
just your generic kind of boost.
Yeah, generic stuff that'll always be available for every skill. If you take any 2 upgrades for any of them, be them general ones, the generic upgrades, or the very specific ones for each one of the skills, that'll automatically add the ultimate upgrade. 2 is all you get.
Yep.
Decide as you will which ones you really want.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite upgrades? I mean, I'm biased because I just love Judgment. So I personally am a big fan of the Judgment upgrades.
Yeah, let's take a look at Judgment then. What Judgment get? Let's see. You're summoning an additional lightning bolt. That's cool. 3 bolts. Times 2 bolts?
Yeah, so it'll do its 3 cast, and then it'll cast them out again after a short delay, which synergizes directly with number 2.
Number 2. Enemies are rooted, and the cool thing about this one is that the root happens
before the damage.
Yeah, as soon as the cast goes off, you're going to get those enemies rooted, and then they're just stuck there and forced to take the big damage rather than needing to time it perfectly. And then, what's our last one here? When you do perfect cast of Judgment, you get 6 weapon attacks with lightning.
Yeah, so it's like the buff in Area 4. If you've seen the little guy trapped in the tube and you interact with him, this just lets you basically gain that buff whenever you want.
Yeah. Outside
of Area 4, so you can smack things with lightning to your heart's content.
It will be content when I get to hit stuff. Yeah, and then our ultimate, so grab any 2 upgrades, and you're going to gain a static aura that deals AoE damage.
Yeah, so we actually have a question. Static aura is the same as Storm Wand Relic, right? No, it is different. So basically what it'll do is it'll do pulses of lightning damage around the player. I believe it's every second. It does a pulse of 10 damage or something like that. Around that range, anyway. But yeah, it is different than Storm Ward. It can activate Storm Ward.
It can.
But yeah, it is just literally a little pulse of skill damage around the knight. So I had a pretty fun build the other day with Empowered Bengal where I just walk up to enemies and Empowered Bengal with proc, and it would just...
Around. For anyone who was looking for a damageless build at some point, somewhere, somehow, this might be an option. This might be a route.
Felt like I was playing Vampire Survivors because I was just like not attacking. I was just
walking
at
running
stuff.
Around, trying to get around stuff. Yeah, that's awesome. I think one of my favorites right now is definitely the reworked Seek and Destroy.
Yeah.
This one was a bit of a dud, a bit of a flop. But the upgrade, it's looking pretty good here. I'm a really big fan of healing when you wind up killing stuff, getting a good heal. But the ultimate, I think, is really where this one shines. If you kill something with it, it's just gonna recast itself and like seek out the next enemy and go again. So it's like if you can get your skill damage up,
you just get this drill moving around the room.
One cast, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's fun.
It's very satisfying. We have another quick question as well. Is this out on Switch yet? Not yet. We submitted to Nintendo, but their approval process takes a little bit. So
Yeah.
Waiting to hear back from them.
Soon.
Soon.
Yep.
TM.
Soon. TM. Yeah.
If I can quickly chat for a second about Void Mantle, got probably the most notable thing other than skill upgrades was Void Mantle.
Yeah, I'll walk over here.
Void Mantle got a ton of quality of life changes to it. One of the things you'll notice is with the charge attack now, if I cache 2 orbs, instead of having to wait the full duration to charge those last 2 orbs, you're gonna charge much quicker. So you can kind of fight and go, charge stuff as you're fighting, charge a little bit more if you need to roll away, and then charge that last orb super quickly. So a lot better flow to the weapon. The other thing that we can't show quite as well in here is the dark spells now have a little bit better prioritization to them, in the sense that they will try and hit anything that you've hit with the charge attack before just picking something random in the room. So if there's a specific enemy you really want to hit with the Celestial Tear Execute, hit it with the charge attack, and you know that's gonna pretty much guarantee that that guy's gone. So much more fun, in my opinion. Gives you a lot more control. And then the last notable thing is my little friend there, the Dark Clone. His cooldown resets when you enter a new room. So gone are the days of dashing into the door and losing your decoy cooldown for the next room.
Losing your decoy because you wanted to just be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna run with Void Mantle if you wanna.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking.
You're razor mending it.
Once here, I totally forgot. I think I'm just gonna throw on.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Shall we?
Yep. Do you wanna? What do we have on?
Yeah, what do we have on?
I think we have Malice.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to turn on?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's just do a normal run. Let's just do a normal run. Sure.
Variant bosses.
We'll variant boss it up. So yeah, skill upgrades. We did change a little bit with the area generation to kind of change where skill selectors are shown.
Yes.
Just because there's now a purpose to take them past area 2 or even past area 1, arguably, if you just get what you want from the very first set of selectors. Yeah, so it's a bit more of a decision for you to make now if you want more relics or if you want to upgrade your skills. So
yeah, it was something we noticed when we first kind of started implementing the system. It was obviously we're upgrading skills as we go along. Player's going to get a lot more powerful.
Yeah.
I think I just take it.
You just take it?
Yeah, I just take it.
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna Arcane Bolts for sure. For sure.
So yeah, we always had this problem where nothing was as good as a relic, so like we couldn't have any of those pick a room, which room do you want to go to with a relic as the choices, because frankly you're always going to take it.
Yep.
Now that your skills are arguably scaling to the same rate, maybe sometimes a little stronger.
maybe with a couple of them a little better.
Sometimes. Pristine band.
Yeah, let's take it.
Up.
Let's take it.
And the opal.
Do I want to take
that's
that?
That's not needed. Never mind. You don't need the opal.
I don't need the opal.
But now that we got those, we did a little rearranging so that you will have to make a decision between the two, and that helps to kind of even out with the power scaling as well as creates some more interesting decisions along the run.
Yeah. And yeah, Void Mantle feeling very, very nice, very crisp to control. I'm a big fan. Money. Hopefully I guess we won't get our skill upgrades. Oh, I'll take that. I won't argue with that.
Yeah, alright.
So like if I want to get this elite here, yeah, throws Donner. Woo. Nice. Couple gems for us. Loot buddy.
Like I don't know how long that guy's been sitting there in the forest.
The loot buddy?
Yeah.
He's been chilling.
He's been there for a while.
He's just sleepy.
He's a little sus that like we're just willing to eat
Ow.
any food drops from him. Like that can't be Santa.
How long has that been sitting in his backpack
yeah.
for? We're already getting big value out of the pristine band.
Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit. Just nuke things with dark spells before they get a chance to do anything. Yeah, you know it, you know
Get
it.
a little pre-charge.
Get a little pre-charge. Smack this guy. Oh, another thing I should mention actually, since I am using, I forget the name of this one. I always just call it Black Hole. I think that's what it's called. But we actually increased the damage on it a bit as well. Darkening was like by far the, hey, I want damage, take this. So we upped the damage on Black Hole. And we also made it so it gets the same effect as Darkening, where if its damage is less than 10% of the enemy's max health, it's just gonna deal that instead. Isn't it called Comet? I don't know, man. I just work here. It's called something.
It's called the daily dev struggle of trying to remember whether we kept the internal name as the external name, or whether or not we changed it at the last minute.
Yeah. Well, the thing that really trips me up is I'll wait until we're after our skill upgrade selection here, because this is. Do you want to talk about generic upgrades?
Yeah, so here's actually a great example of a couple generic upgrades. These will be available for any one of the skills that you could get. So yeah, just straight up refresh, healing. I don't think I'm taking either of these though, because I'm gonna hold out for a specific one.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go with Rupture because I want those potatoes.
Oh, maybe I'll Seek and Destroy. Although the damage on Missile, the 5-up on Missile is enticing. But I feel like we want to show off the specific stuff. So.
Yeah, we want to show off some cool stuff.
And we get to show off Seek and Destroy now too, which I don't. It didn't kill anything. That's too bad.
You don't have the ultimate anyway.
Yeah. Well, it'll still seek one extra thing.
Yeah.
It's not as cool as unlimited extra things.
It just doesn't seek indefinitely.
Yeah. It'll go after one extra thing. Okay. That Dark Star. That's what it's. Is it Dark Star? I don't even know. This is gonna bug me.
You're just making stuff up now. Yeah, you're just
This is gonna bug me for. I'm just gonna call it something different every time.
You know the Death Star ability.
Yeah, I'm rocking Void Mantle here. It's Clint on Razorwind. Ooh. You got all ice. Oops, all ice.
Yeah, oops, all ice. I don't want to just reroll this and hope for.
Oh, and hope for literally everything.
Yeah, literally anything I could have wanted.
Yeah.
All right. That's the way it's gotta be. And that's the way it's gotta be.
I got it right.
Yeah,
but I'm not running Darkening.
It's your own fault.
I do have Conduit Spike.
Yeah, you got Conduit.
Okay. Okay, you're right. I do have Conduit Spike. It's better than nothing. Hey, I gotta show off the stuff we buffed, okay? Because it's feeling better, it's feeling good. It does big damage now.
Big damage.
Big damage. Is Clint aware that during PAX you mistook Dan for him? Yes. We had a good laugh about that.
Yeah.
The images that were
made.
It's
It's a joke we've made around here once or twice. I am just a smaller version of Dan.
Ignaza. This guy isn't much of a threat anymore. I say as he's about to shotgun me in the face.
You dodged. You alright.
I know, I'm good. But he was about to shotgun me in the face.
Out of here.
Ooh. Thank you, clone. Yep. Saved my butt. Ooh. Did I get the reset? No! I thought I killed that guy with it. That's okay.
I was doing so good and then just ate.
Look at those chain
18
attacks.
right
So
in
much
face.
lost DPS. You're being flamed, by the way.
Look.
For using Razor Wind.
Look, guys.
You're gonna be half on my
I'm
thing
just
and half
trying to-
on the other
I'm
because
just
of how
trying
the
to.
camera
Yeah,
source
yeah,
is
you're
split.
right. You're right.
That doesn't work with the way our camera's set up. You kidding?
I don't have the second monitor, so I can't watch myself lean
Yeah.
in somewhere either. I just have to guess.
Oh, you got the double damage. Holy
Did.
moly. I'm gonna take the move speed, because I hate being slow with this weapon. I'm gonna make sure you're still centered. Because I guarantee you are no longer centered.
I'm centered.
No, you're good. You're chilling.
I'm centered.
Oh, you have it on your thing there. I forgot. That's okay. Bullseye, over 80%. And these guys are making fun of you. Button masher? I do be mashing buttons, though. Damn. I got MVP, but I think I'm gonna get... Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna get
Nope,
both
it's
of the
me.
negative ones. Hello, meta.
I took 5 more damage than you, and I got sponge.
It's because you're bad. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So, what skill do you want to upgrade first?
What skill do I want to upgrade
Yeah.
first? Oh, 1 second. I have to ban someone. Don't worry about it, guys. See ya. Got it. Okay. What skill do I want to upgrade first? I want to show off some of the missile skills.
What
I'm
if-
gonna be honest.
What if I wanted a
We don't want.
promotional?
We don't want to buy viewers, Clint. That's also known as buying a free ban from Twitch.
You can buy those?
Yeah, it's called view botting. I was like, for a second, I saw the crit chance and I was like, why is that at 0%? And then I remembered I'm playing Void Mantle.
A little bit of crit. Just a little bit of crit.
Nah, I don't need crit. Crit's for babies. I got dark magic on my side. Who needs crit when you're just slanging spells? Look at those orbs. Seek. And maybe destroy?
Maybe.
That was bad, I'm sorry, I apologize. Get him! Woo. Clobber those guys. Nice. Oh, I accidentally burnt my double first stat gem on the mini gem. Tragedy has struck once again. When are we gonna get our skill selector game? I want to show off the upgrades for the people. Be
why
careful
we're
playing the Mimic King minigame. We don't want another cover your ears moment. No comment. I didn't say what you thought I said, and I'm not gonna say it again, so you can't get me on that one. And if I do want to say it again, I will.
Everyone be ready to clip.
Yeah.
Everyone get ready.
Alright, we gotta go skill
All right,
selector.
yeah, we do.
We gotta go skill selector.
Got to.
What clone am I using? I'm using the AoE pulse one. I normally like the other one better, just because it like more reliably hits stuff, but I'm using the AoE pulse one for today.
Go get him, Greg.
I got him, don't worry.
Go get him.
And here's our skill selector.
Oh.
Big choices.
Potato. Potato. Let's go.
Let's go, potato.
Let's go, potato.
What do I get? Ooh! So, since we reworked Seek and Destroy, we got rid of it staying in place and dealing AoE damage on Perfect Cast.
But now it's an upgrade.
But now it's an upgrade, and it's not limited to just Perfect Cast. So it'll do exactly what you knew and love with Rupture, or not Rupture, what was it called? Eruption. That's what it was called. But like, yeah. Look at that. That's good old classic Eruption right there.
It just casts a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just easier to aim. I'm forgetting Eruption already. I mean, none of you remembered it when I asked what the least popular skill was,
It's true.
so...
It's true. No one knew.
Isn't
that-
it
was
kind
that
of a
bad.
downgrade? I mean, I wouldn't view it as a downgrade at all.
Just because it's staying
Just because
still
you can
doesn't-
actually aim it now.
Well, it also doesn't mean it's not moving still. Like,
yeah.
it'll stay in place, but if you have it go to seek something else, like you're getting both now, rather than just
Yeah.
having one projectile. It'll be like one, bam, other one goes. This one's still ticking. It's pretty cool.
Do you guys have an overall strategy regarding when to push for skill upgrades versus more stats? Sorry, hello. I want this. I don't know if we really have a general strategy. I just take what I kind of feel like I need. Like if I'm chilling on relics, then I'll be like, yeah, I'll go for a skill upgrade. I don't know that we really have a...
Yeah, I think it's going to be mostly like a preference, like a
Yeah.
playstyle type thing. Sometimes some people might want the upgraded skill first. Maybe you want to try to get your
Yeah.
your relics online 1st.
Mhm.
I really do think it's personal preference. I've managed to build like both ways, and it was no big deal.
Yeah. And I think it might be a little based on weapon as well. Like, I feel like Hammer will probably prioritize relics over skill upgrades just because it's not the best for skills.
So it really depends on which skill you wind up getting.
And it depends on what you've got, yeah. Because, like, Hammer with Knight's Charge is... Mwah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you start
So I-
firing that thing off early. You want to get that upgrade.
Yeah. I think it's very situational.
Well, I mean, and now having to save your rerolls too, and
Yep.
a lot of cases for upgrades, and you may wind up taking a skill that you don't want early in the hopes to just grab another skill room later to get
Yep.
a better one, so you don't have to be upgrading that one.
Yeah.
It's added a lot more decision making.
Yep. Shops feel better to come across. Mimic rooms feel significantly better to come across. Just because winning the little Mimic King minigame gives you both a skill selector and a relic selector. So Mimic, thank your boy the Mimic King, okay? He doesn't get enough love, but he's really helping you out now.
You know why he doesn't get love?
Because he has a cutscene that plays every time you walk into his room.
Yeah. That's
I knew what you were gonna say.
big Mimic King vibes.
That?
Might as well have done the secret.
Yeah, we don't need it. No need to go in there.
It's true, but I like looking at it sometimes.
Just looking at
It's
the
just
pretty
a
art.
It's just a nice one.
Well, the nice thing about the secret room, little Easter egg regarding the secret room, is Tom put the old blue snow in the secret room. Which, if anyone played
The original version.
the original, you know about the blue snow.
Everything was blue.
Everything was blue in Area 2.
Everything was so blue in Area 2.
That's a good rhyme. Everything was blue in Area 2. Wow, he really just went after you with all of those
Yeah, he
swords,
did.
eh? I was like dodging and just none of them came my way. Not two cycling Bruma? I mean...
Look, guys. We don't have time. We don't have time for your fancy techniques.
Yeah, no kidding. That's okay, we did fine. We did fine.
Do you think they know we're just not good enough to do it?
Nah, they haven't figured it out yet. We can keep the ruse going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is staff viable for true demons now? I cannot answer that question, and I don't think Clint can either, but maybe?
Everything's viable now. Prove me wrong.
Everything's viable now?
Prove me wrong.
What do we want here? Probably skill damage, buff up my dark spell damage a bit. Steam achievement jump scare? What?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh, apparently it was very loud.
Is it loud for you guys? I'm sorry.
Apparently it was very loud from what I'm seeing. Is that was a bit of a jump scare. Well,
No more achievements.
no more achievements.
No more achievements. No achieving anything.
We gotta go back. We gotta lock in and be bad.
Yeah. Oh, I can.
You didn't have that much more damage. did you?
No, no.
That's okay. Area 3.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Something we can talk about with Area 3. New indicator on the doors for white rooms. Very nice. You can now tell if the room you're about to go into is a white room or not. Should hopefully make it a little more clear that, you know, breaking the graves is turning the door green and then that room is a white room, but those are cool. I really like how the effect turned out. I'm also going to take this because I just know what that is and I want it.
Whoa.
You're crazy. Oh my god. He's ruining the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so slow.
Is the Blackout Curse giving the cleanse effect to all knights now? Yes, it is. So one thing we changed with that, because we heard your feedback of, hey, this thing affects all people and kind of feels bad for everyone to be stuck in darkness and only one person gets the dodge chance. So now all knights get the dodge chance, which is
potato.
A very welcome upgrade. Or change, I guess, not upgrade. Skill selector.
I'm coming.
Bro is as slow as you can possibly be.
I'm out of breath, okay? I'm sorry.
Get that guy. Nice. Alright. What have you got? Ooh. He's re-rolling. That's okay, you still got the damage up. You could toss the damage up on Rupture to get the ultimate.
I kind of want the extra charge.
On Rupture?
Actually, I just want this.
I already have Judgment. Sorry to ruin your life.
Take a Frostwall. Take a
Frostwall. Yeah, I'll show that off. Little enemies in the cast radius are rooted. Also,
it's super good.
Clint,
So,
you're wishing well.
Oh, the well. In case you guys didn't know. Goodbye, gold.
Oh,
I got an apple.
Perfect. You've been blessed today with an apple.
The well chose me.
Yep. Ooh, holy moly. You're a little fast. I should have let you take both of them in hindsight. Get you going really quick.
Yeah, the problem is we hit the end of Area 3 and then I can't control my player.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just like, oh no.
Shop time. Yeah, I find shops are like, I'm much more excited to get to a shop now, especially when I've picked Skill Selector over Relic Selector.
I think I'm re-rolling this.
Go for it. Judgment again.
Let's go.
Alright. Ash time. Are you gonna take dice?
Chat, do we take dice?
Of course we do. Do you even have to ask?
Do we take dice?
Everyone's gonna say yes.
I hope they do.
Yes, they said yes.
Okay, yeah, we got one yes. Thank you. That was enough.
That was enough. Now we get to watch him walk to the door and break the sign and move as slow as humanly possible.
Shut up. I'm fine.
See, this is why I like the curses. Because you just get to flame people for them. It's a good talking
I'm getting
point.
flamed for not using the charge attack. I'm getting flamed for being too slow.
Skill selectors coming out of the well when? That's a good question.
Skill selectors coming out of the well.
Just put skill selectors everywhere now. Completely invalidating it being a meaningful choice. Guile.
What about a selector selector?
A selector where you select what selector
Yeah,
you get from the selector.
Yeah.
Can I pick a selector from the selector so I can select what selector I want? Oh, okay. That was impressive that I pulled that off without slipping up.
It was. I followed it the whole time too. When are we going on tour?
True. The whole stage is a skill selector. What if the real skill selector was the friends we made along the way? I said the thing, guys.
He said it. He said it.
Ooh. Another thing we can mention with Area 3, Wild Wolves. You're not gonna see a crazy amount of them in one room anymore. There's a limit now. You're not gonna get swarmed by 5 unstunnable Wild Wolves anymore. And we get the Mimic King, and Clint gets to really slowly, cinematically run up to him. I'm on
Okay,
opening
yeah,
duty.
you're on opening duty, definitely.
You know how this
I
works.
can't move either.
Yeah, you gotta be on killing duty, because I can actually move around fast enough to open them all. Ooh, a relic. I'll take that. Perks of being on opening duty. I get to yoink the relics.
Who was it who posted earlier today to the bug channel they had gotten Titan's war gear out of one of the channels in here? Oh, okay. We'll let that happen.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh no, there's so many.
It's so
all
many
of these
good
options
options.
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just taking chronograph. Could have taken the poison for Cusco.
I'm gonna take that. Since I've got Seek and Destroy. Oh, and we have a skill selector.
Oh hey.
And you can get some extra friends from your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just leaning into it. I'm leaning into it.
I've done it. I've completed the funny build.
You've done it.
And I got my little ultimate upgrade.
There's your static aura. Bam.
So
done.
you guys will get to see that once we move into the next room. It's not active all the time because it does a little like, but it's just, you know, it's a little bit of extra damage. What I really need is the Helix sign now. Ow. I just got clobbered by that wolf. How does Bane of the Deal work with upgraded skills? So it will, without getting too much into the logic of it, it will preserve like the upgrades you have added to that skill. So if you have 2 specific upgrades, it'll try and roll 2 specific upgrades for whatever skill it re-rolls into. But yeah, it will try and preserve your upgrades. It's not going to pick the exact same ones. It'll pick ones of the same type. So if you had 2 generics, it'll re-roll 2 generics. If you had 2 specifics, it'll re-roll 2 specifics. Can you have all 3 upgrades at once? No. So you can have 2 upgrades per skill. If you have the ultimate upgrade unlocked, once you equip 2 upgrades to a skill, it will automatically apply the ultimate upgrade.
I'm a chicken.
You're so slow.
It's okay. It'll be over soon.
Yeah. And then there's specific upgrades and generic upgrades. It doesn't matter which ones you add. Any 2 upgrades. Any 2 upgrades will get you the ultimate upgrade if you have it unlocked. That's the big caveat. You have to have it unlocked for it to be added, but
Gives you a little incentive to go all the way through unlocking one skill first as opposed to sprinkling them out all over the place. Find your favorite, get it unlocked.
Yep.
You're playing with some cool stuff, so you can go unlock some more stuff. Oh, jeez.
I forgot about this
Yeah,
guy.
I did too.
Guys out of here. That is so satisfying. The route into the double judgment proc is the most satisfying thing.
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
Oh, I thought it was laser beams. I got so scared. And it doesn't matter, he still clobbered me anyway. Oh, now it's laser beams. Oh. Yeah, get him. No, now it's laser beams again. Oh. I just dodged my pants off. I definitely should have taken damage there. But I'm kind of the best ever, so I didn't. The worst one? Oh, I hate Poltergeist so much more than this guy. I think this guy's light work compared to Poltergeist. But hey, we did it. And we cleansed our curse relics.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, Poltergeist, that's the one I was talking about, is, I have the most trouble with him. You dislike
oh my
the
goodness,
chains.
I'm so fast now. I'm so fast now.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Bonus double move
You literally just got done talking about...
I have to, right?
Yeah. You just got done talking about no control. Bolter is just annoying because he's never on screen. He prioritized the right minions. I don't want to be that guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Greg's telling you to get good.
I'm telling you to get good is what I'm doing, actually. So, look at that. Void Mantle top damage. Never done before this update.
Never.
Yeah, do you want to, as we're loading into Area 4 here, talk a little bit about the supercharge change? Because that kind of tweaks a bit in Area 4.
Yeah, I think that cleaned up a lot in Area 4, actually. We changed supercharge so that it isn't just going to keep firing off and buffing every enemy in the room on a timer unless you kill it. There's a limit now to how many enemies can be supercharged.
Yep.
And it's helped. It's helped a ton.
Yeah, so we reduced the maximum number of supercharged enemies in a room, so you're not going to get, like, absolutely flooded with supercharged enemies anymore. And then we reduced the number of those traps. I think now you're never going to see rooms with more than 2 of them. So gone are the days of that one room where I think there was 4 out on floating islands, and you just got destroyed for this one. It was this one. There used to be 4 in this room. Now there's only 1.
No, it wasn't. Oh, this one had 3 or 4.
This one had 3 or 4.
The one I was thinking of with 4.
Yeah.
I was thinking the real long room.
All right. Yeah. Let's
It's a skill update. We just keep going skills.
We just keep going skills. Do skill upgrades give more ash? Or sorry, do higher difficulties give more ash? Not currently, I don't believe. I think only Ember scales with difficulty. Not a horrible idea though. No. I still think you take the damage upgrade on Rupture.
I can probably just take the Rupture upgrade here because I got a chronograph too, so like it's getting reduced by 2, it's gonna get reduced here by another 3.
Yeah. That's pretty big.
That's very big.
Look at that, generic upgrades.
Bam.
And now you get your execute.
And there's my execute. Rupture.
Alright, what have I got? Oh! We take that. Free healies.
Oh.
And we get...
And the ultimate? Yeah.
The ultimate.
Hell yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna have to actually kill things with this now. I've been using it mainly for the stun.
You've been getting a skill damage, so I assume you can.
Oh, I killed it with my weapon attack. Refinement? Yeah. You got money. Oh yeah, we can do this separately. I completely forgot. I was like, oh, I'll wait for you. Does Seek and Destroy work for food? Yep, it'll still cook food like it used to when it was Eruption. Oh, I probably still have enough to upgrade something else too. Yeah, I do. Let's take the Plasma Ball upgrade. Refining skills when? Yeah. That's what we did, skill upgrading. What more do you want from us? Oh, to be able to purchase skill upgrades in the refinement shop. I see what you're saying. No.
It's not something we're planning for. It's also not out of question.
Yeah.
That could happen.
It could happen.
It's a thing that could happen.
Oh my god, that frog flew right into my second cast of Judgment. That was amazing. I watched it happen in slow-mo before my very eyes.
I'm moving too fast for my own good.
Oh. Oh my god, my Seek and Destroy is popping off right now. Ready? Wait. Oh, I thought it killed that last one. No! Lightning must have killed it. I thought it was gonna go for that guy too. That's so sad. I killed like 3 things with it in that room. That's so tragic. It bounced to like 3 different targets. It's so satisfying when you get that going though.
Greg, I'm too fast.
Stop it.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. Oh jeez. Here we go.
Do we get cleaned up? Yes or no, chat?
No.
No.
We're just gonna finish.
You haven't seen too many potatoes? Because he's not killing things
Yeah.
with Fisher. You gotta kill things with Fisher to get potatoes.
Too fast.
Oh, owie. They do 2? Yes. Check this. Oh no, they moved away! It was so close to being perfect. Hit this guy. Yeah! Everyone's excited for potato. I mean, why wouldn't you be? It's potato. Easy peasy.
Easy ones.
We're not getting cleaned up today. Oh, I totally threw my Seek and Destroy out into the middle of nowhere. Tragedy has struck.
Oh, potato. There it is. Chat, can I get a potato count?
Potato count?
Yeah.
Official stream potato count?
Official potato count.
I'm gonna get this supercharged trap before it causes... Oh, never mind. It's gonna cause us issues. Yeah, get him! Oh, there it goes. So satisfying. I don't really have enough for shop. Let's go up here. Screw it, make it permanently raise all stats. That sounds... I don't know. An Omni Boost drop? That'd be kind of funny. The stat gem. You know, not like a Vigor stat gem or a Wisdom stat gem. It's the stat gem.
It's just the stat gem.
And it's all RGB.
Sold to the man with the RG.
They have a low chance of dropping from potatoes, and then it's perfectly balanced. Yeah, it was this room that had the... Yeah, because you put the props there. So everyone would remember the pain.
Remember.
Oh. Get that fully upgraded skill.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. 2 dice. Double 5s and 6s. Let's go.
And now you'll see, since I'm fully upgraded,
Yes, it's no longer
no
offering
more
the
skill upgrades for me.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna skip.
he's all done. We're back
I'm all done.
We're back to relics.
We're back to relics.
I think if we were actually doing it, I don't know if I would have gone to like the same amount of skill rooms necessarily. May have wanted one more relic, but I mean, like I haven't felt bad like
No,
going
I haven't
one route
felt
or
bad
going
at all.
the other route. So
Yeah,
it's working out.
I think so too. And it's Mac time. Any Mac lovers in the chat? We know everyone loves Mac.
Mm-hmm. Got that secret sauce.
That's brutal.
Right.
The drain. Any potato interactions with hammer or staff? Potato doesn't have any interactions at the moment. You can burn it into a pile of burnt potato, but it doesn't have any interactions other than that at the moment.
There's too many applications, unfortunately, for potato. Like, do we make it fries? Do we make mashed potato?
There
Do
were
we
too
make-
many options
do
that
we-
we just couldn't decide.
Do we make it poutine?
Yeah.
Like, there's...
Scallop potatoes are also
oh,
bomb.
yeah, scallop potatoes are bomb.
There are too many options, so we just simply chose none.
Yeah. Maybe one day potato will be the one that has the diverse range of options based on the weapon.
Yeah.
The scythe will cut it into julienne fries.
The potato maxing.
The sword can make crinkle cut.
Yeah, I hate this guy. I hate Mac. So much stuff. Get him. Nice. Easy.
Big lightning.
Ready. Did you want to go into Area 5, or do you want to talk about some other stuff? What are you thinking? How long have we been at this here?
We've been at this here. I think maybe we call it there. We'll head back to the Nexus and maybe talk a little bit about some DLC stuff.
Oh, DLC stuff. Alrighty. Change the scene over there.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll do some chatting about some stuff and things. Since when can you kick players? It's been there for a while, and we just moved it to somewhere where people will actually find it now. Alrighty.
Okay, just gotta get the source switched over here.
So let's do. Oh, you closed it. I see.
Yeah. It's gotta come back. And we'll switch the source over.
And then you'll have to. Yeah, you got it.
Hey, who remembers trivia?
Who remembers trivia, guys? That was fun. I did like our trivia. Oh my god, OBS is so slow. The first one there. Yeah. Alrighty.
So here we
What
go.
have we got here? Clint, do you want to get into it?
This is our first look at a DLC for Ember Knights. We've had 4 updates now since 1.0, free updates, lots of content. We still got more stuff planned, and on top of the more things that we have planned, we also have paid DLC incoming. So let's.
Yeah, do you want to flip through the screenshots there?
Let's flip through some screenshots here. What do we got?
Some interesting stuff to
so we're kind of showcasing a new area.
Mm-hmm.
DLC is going to have a bunch of new variant areas, some new spins on the old classics.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can talk a little bit about the story, probably.
Yeah. So kind of our idea with the story is the architect isn't too happy about what happened to him, what Praxis did to him. So he may have done some things to prevent that, you know.
Yeah, being the architect, kind of sitting above all of these other worlds, a version of him has seen into the future and seen his defeat at the hands of Praxis, and he kind of decides, you know, like maybe we stop that right here. Maybe we just split this timeline off into something else, somewhere else, and in doing so and preventing his inevitable defeat, he's split all of our prime worlds off into these separate brand new worlds. We have no clue what they are, what they look like. We're gonna meet a new little NPC that we don't want to say too much about, but we'll call him the Collector.
Yeah, that's a good code name.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We've never said that before. So some of the screenshots here are going to be some of those new worlds that Knights are going to gain access to.
Yeah. You can see in that first screenshot as well some new equipment for our Knights.
Oh yeah, that's
kind of the biggest thing.
And that is another big one to talk about for the DLC. We got 2 new weapons coming. One of them right here. Can't click on those. One of these right here, you can see he's got like a cool little set of visors and some sweet gloves. And the other one here, he's Mega Man. He's shooting lemons.
Shooting potatoes.
Yeah, shooting potatoes. We don't do lemons here. Lemons are trademarked. We got that one.
We got a Fire Queen for our Ice King.
Yeah, take a look at a little new boss here. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Another one of the new areas.
Yeah,
little villagey, a little Japanese village vibe.
I think someone had pointed out already too that the cool little guys in the ground that look kind of stationary happen to be matching the knight's color.
Yep.
Good
eye.
Good eye. Yeah, good eye. Could that be new skills? Maybe.
Who
knows?
This guy's my favorite.
And this guy here.
This guy's my favorite.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet. He's a pretty cool dude. It's another look at another new boss that we got in the works coming up.
Very different from how we've done other bosses, but
Yeah,
he's very cool.
We got a couple coming up here that are quite a bit different than what we've seen before. Again, another boss here,
Yep.
little mini boss.
Mm-hmm.
Fun little shot at him. I think that's all for the.
Yeah, that's all we've got for screenshots. There should be a little GIF of some one of the environments. I believe this is Is it a pre-boss room or a start room?
Yeah, it's a pre-boss room.
Pre-boss room.
So this will be right before the Fire Queen.
Nice. Yeah, so basically in the text there, Praxis tore a rift between worlds in his quest for ultimate power. He challenged the creator of space and time himself, the Architect. Sensing that Praxis' dark forces were on the verge of annihilating all of creation, the Architect split the Prime Worlds into two mirror dimensions. Only now these two unstable realities threaten each other's very existence. So yeah, if you want to cover everything that's included with the paid portion of the update.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got the Architect boss fight coming up. We got 4 new bosses. We got 4 new mini bosses. We got 4 new worlds. We have 2 new weapons and 9 new skills. Yeah. And upgrades for all of those skills as well.
Yeah.
So 3 upgrades
for the weapons.
3 upgrades and ultimate for all of the weapons as well. Pardon me, all the skills as well.
Yep.
And then we'll have a free part of that as well, or a free update that'll be releasing around the same time.
Yep.
And that will have the new daily dungeon game mode, which I don't think we've talked about really at all. But the name kind of says it all.
Yeah.
It'll be a new way to play that is going to be updating and changing daily.
Yep.
I don't really want to say too much.
Yeah,
I don't want to say too much.
I don't want to say much more than that either.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much about that. Boss rush mode. It's another one where it's like the name kind of says it all. Everyone's been asking for a boss rush mode or just a way to go through and like slam out some bosses. Well, that time is coming. A new chaos run mode. That I don't really think I'm going to give any details on. I think I'm just going to leave that
ambiguous.
Yeah, leave that ambiguous. I'll let you guys speculate on what a chaos run could look like. And then, of course, the Ember Dog, which again, I'm not saying anything.
We ain't saying nothing.
There's a dog.
There's a dog. That's all you need to know. That should get you hype enough.
Yeah, if you're not hyped for dog, I can't explain the hype to you.
Yeah. And as always, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do toss the DLC a wish list, mainly because that's where we're going to be posting new information regarding it. So if we post any new screenshots, trailers, teasers, all that sort of stuff is going to be going onto the DLC page. So make sure you wishlist that so you get notifications for...
That's that big button.
That big button. That big green button.
That big green button.
You want to left click that one.
Mm-hmm. Like right now.
now.
Don't wait. We'll wait.
Yeah. We'll sit here for a second. We'll give you guys a chance.
Go ahead. I'm watching it. Did you click it yet?
Yeah, they clicked it.
Did they click it?
They clicked it. They clicked it. We're good.
They're good. All right.
Do we have any questions regarding skill upgrading 2.0? Anything you want to toss our way? We'll kind of open the floor for 5 or so minutes here to answer some of your pressing questions.
Yeah, little Q&A
to end it off.
I'm excited for these new bosses.
Yeah, I'm especially excited for him. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have a lot of questions, but you don't think we'll answer them.
Shoot anyway.
Yeah, we'll just ignore you if we can.
Yeah. Or even better, I'll repeat the question and then answer it with another question.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely ask.
Yeah.
We're not going to answer, but we'll respond. Did we see both of the new weapons in the spoiler screens? I mean...
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that very first screenshot shows both of the new weapons.
That is both. Yep. Absolutely.
Definitely our more requested, probably our most requested weapon types.
Yeah, 100%. Like, long shot.
Long shot. Are you naming the new enemy Shrimbbane? I mean, I really like it.
I mean, like, probably. It's a pretty good name, right? Like,
doesn't it say 3? No, it says 2 new weapons. Which skill was the most broken during development and needed to be toned down?
Phantom Spear.
Phantom Spear.
Not even close.
Yeah. Shroom is a lock. Yeah, we're taking that. We already told you.
Yeah. Absolutely, Brad. Absolutely, Brad.
It's too good of a name for us not to take it.
Yeah, we're not here. We're not looking to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, no.
It's a great name already.
So are we not getting a Candy World? No, not this time.
Sorry, no Candy Worlds.
Mushrooms are close enough, though, right? Like mushrooms are pretty good.
If you can eat everything in here. You ever seen those chocolate covered grasshoppers?
Candy Crush collab? I mean, that's on you, Brad. That's not on us. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm excited for people to see the Fire Queen as well while you're on that screenshot, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and 2 new skills on the screen, too.
Yeah, lots to dissect from these screenshots, so I expect a full document from Gib on my desk by Monday.
Yeah, that'll be minimum 10 pages, please.
Of all the cool stuff we're adding.
Yeah, remember to cite all your sources. That's gonna be us. Where are the sources?
Yeah, it's just looking awesome. I'm very excited for you guys to see this stuff.
Yeah, every time we get something new in, every time more stuff kind of starts rolling out for DLC stuff, I'm always so hyped, but at the same time I'm like, we can't say anything
we
yet.
Can't tell
so
anyone
anything.
Yeah,
it's really exciting for us to be able to to finally show off some screenshots, finally show you what else we've been working on.
This guy's cool.
Yeah, this guy's so cool. Yeah.
Everything is so cool.
Everything's super cool.
Everything's super cool.
Feel a little biased, maybe just a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know.
Come on, how can you not love giant computer screen, man? There's nothing even close to that in the base game.
No, not even a little bit. How do you even fight that?
How do you fight it?
How do you even fight
Maybe
that?
there's a hint in the screenshot? I'm using upgraded dice when you summon a ballista, but also have the upgrades from ballista. Does it affect the dice ballista? No. So the upgrades for Wisp and ballistas, they have to come from the skill to inherit the upgrade. So yeah, there's no double dip in there, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
We're getting close to having too many skills. Banning skills a possibility in the future. I mean, I think it'll kind of depend on once we get those DLC skills in, if we feel like it's too many. Can always look at skill rerolls. I think we have other options before we get into, outright banning stuff from showing up.
I'll come right out and say it now. We're probably there's probably not going to be bannings or any kind of removal of skills or anything. There could be reworks over time.
Yeah.
Especially when we wind up adding some new ones, there could be maybe a reworking of some other ones just to maybe free up a little bit of space, or maybe if one thing could do something really well and we already have something that kind of quasi does that, that's when we started looking at splitting some things up or separating them.
Yep.
But for the most part, no, we're just looking at slapping some new stuff in there. You'll have just more things to choose from.
Yeah.
While we understand that can kind of it can make it hard sometimes to guarantee yourself a build, but like Greg said, this is where we can look at things like rerolls or other systems that we have in place.
Yeah.
In order to allow people to guarantee themselves to get the things they want, or force themselves to get the things that they want. So I would rather have the variety as well as the control, as opposed to doing any kind of limiting.
Yeah. And then last question before we wrap it up here. Any thoughts on adding a secondary effect to stuns so that way they can work on bosses like Freeze does?
Yes and no. Yes and no. That's a really tough one, just because something like crowd control just inherently has a lot of value. And part of the trade-off to it being so good throughout the part of a base game is that it isn't good somewhere else. I think if stun also had a secondary effect on the bosses as well, outside of just the mechanic that we throw in there to stun a boss, I think it would wind up trivializing a lot of the fights, or it would wind up pushing a stun build into something where it's just the be all end all. How do I beat nothing being able to move all the time? So that can be a bit of a tougher one to balance. We have looked at it a couple times, but right now we're fairly happy with where it is. Freeze was definitely a much harder one to do because an easier one to address for bosses, because there's a pretty obvious option there, making them slow, making the things continue to trigger, because those were just completely dead. In a lot of cases with the stun skills, you're still getting a decent amount of damage out.
Yeah.
So the stun in and of itself might be a little too much.
Yeah.
But no, it's always something we are thinking about.
Yeah. All right, cool. If we want to wrap it up, as always, remember, wishlist DLC. We got the Wrath of the Architect DLC, if you want to scroll up to that wishlist button again.
Yes, let's get back up to that wishlist button. There it is.
Toss us a wishlist. You'll get all the notifications regarding the new stuff. And I think we're going to wrap it up there.
Yeah, it'll be signing off there. Thanks again for coming, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Very much.
I've been Doom Turtle Clint.
And I'm Doom Turtle Greg.
Signing off.
See ya.